Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
And we could say that it's a happier Monday, Super
Yeah,
Bowl victory Monday. Wasn't the case for our Patriots. That was a
not so
tough,
much.
tough game
Yeah,
to watch.
we're licking our wounds today. That's for sure.
How was your watch party?
It was fun. I mean, I feel like honestly the game was like not that great.
No, it was a brutal game.
Actually saw, which I mean makes perfect sense, but they didn't get a touchdown. Neither team scored a touchdown until the fourth quarter. Like it was all just kicking and defense. But yeah, I mean, it was still fun. What about you?
Yeah. I mean, I watched most of the playoff games. I watched a lot of the Super Bowls with my parents, specifically my dad. So I watched it at home with them. And yeah, like always fun to watch the Super Bowl. I'm still proud of the team. Like it was a great year. No one expected us to be here, so there's
Yeah,
that.
right. Right.
So like still a win, still proud of the Pats, but totally agree. That game was just tough to watch. Our offense was
Oh, brutal.
lifeless,
Yeah.
lifeless.
Like they didn't deserve to win. That was part of it too.
And it was all of them. Everyone's talking about our offensive line. Like definitely there needs to be some work there. There was like 6 sacks. Like,
They were like
come
turning
on.
over the ball left and right.
But Drake was not on it either. Like there was
Exactly.
some plays where he wasn't just getting pressured and sacked. And that's, there's only so much he can do there. But there was like a lot of times where he just like didn't throw it to the open guy. It was like, what are we doing? It just felt like there was no confidence in the offense every time they took the field.
Yeah. No, I agree. I feel like it was like hard to watch, but like I mean, yeah, I feel like everyone kind of saying the same thing. Like we didn't even we were so surprised to make it even this far. So it's still a win. But yeah, I mean, they didn't really deserve to win that game. It's not, I'm glad it wasn't like a heartbreaker that was like, into overtime or like they were winning and then they lost. Like, I mean, it was just kind of like a boring old football game.
Yeah. I had hope. Like when they scored when it was 19-7, I was like, we could do this. And there
Yeah.
felt like maybe there was a little momentum. But then, yeah, that turnover happened and it was just like a
Yeah.
dagger. I guess glad in some way that it wasn't a nail biter to the end because that's more painful. But I just feel like now the narrative is like proving everyone right that the Patriots had a shit schedule and like
No, I don't think
just,
so.
I
I
think
mean,
so. I think
Vrabel got coach of the year.
I know, but they had been dealing with that up until this game. Everyone was
Yeah.
like, they have faced no teams, blah, 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 whatever.
There's a
Haters
lot of
gonna
haters.
hate.
Yeah.
But
It all
now,
comes out in the wash. Then there's some seasons other people have an easier schedule. Like you can't complain about that shit.
yeah. But I just feel like it does give some of the haters a little bit of I told you so, because it really felt like we were never really in control ever in that game.
Yeah, yeah. You know who I was like I wanted to like win despite the most was Tom Brady.
100%.
I almost wore a
1000.
sweater with 12 on it yesterday and I was like I feel like I'm not really into Brady right now. And I like asked Chris, I was like, should I wear this? And even Chris was like, nah, don't wear Brady. Like I was like, whoa. Chris would have like licked the ground Brady walks on if
Truly.
like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So for him to say that, I was like, oh, all right, I got to get this one off.
Well, for those of you who may have missed it, doubtful, given that most of you are from New England, but Tom Brady was asked who he's rooting for in the
Oh,
Super
yeah.
Bowl. You would think that the man who just had a statue erected of him in front of Gillette would say the Patriots.
Played for over 20 years.
Played for over 20 years, 6 rings. No, he says, I don't have, quote, a dog in this fight.
What an
The,
asshole.
the
And then he kind of backtracked it. He
disrespect.
tried to backtrack it.
What'd he say?
I forget exactly, but just like trying to defend himself that like he was like, oh, because I'm like an owner of a team, it's like against the rules and kind of that mentality, blah, blah, blah. But he just like came out again to explain it more. So
So
even just
stupid. Like,
that tells you something.
100%. If he had just said the Patriots, like this wouldn't even be a headline. Everyone would be like, that makes sense.
That is just such a slap in the face. I'm sorry.
Totally. I could not agree with you more. And even like his old teammates. Like I saw Rob Ninkovich, or is it Minkovich? I can never remember, but he said
Hmm.
something. There was like a few players that were like, "What are you doing, Brady? Come on."
Yeah. Like Jason Kelsey still roots for the Eagles.
I know. So yeah, he's on my shit list too. And I would have loved to win to spite him. 100% agree.
Yeah, I want to like win to beat him the most.
Yeah.
Now he's like, ha.
I mean, whatever. Raiders were like the worst team this year. So suck it, Brady.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's just like shows character too, because it's like, does he not understand like 10 years ago or whenever, like when he was like our quarterback, like people in New England would have died for him, like gone to war for him, straight up.
I know.
And now he's like, oh yeah, I don't have allegiance to a team. It's like, what the fuck?
I know. Like it's crazy. And part of me thinks that if it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he would have said he's rooting for Tampa Bay. Like he has some
Yeah,
weird gripe against New England.
totally, totally.
And it's like, it's not our fault. And Belichick's not even here anymore. And you seem to like Robert Kraft. So what's your issue, bro?
I think he's just really salty about Giselle, honestly.
Yeah, that definitely could be it. Also, he might just be jealous that Drake May,
Yeah,
like they rebuilt so quick and that they're already back in the Super Bowl and that Drake has
like
beat some
20
of
more years.
his, well, yeah, and that he's already beat some of Brady's like
Oh
records and
yeah.
stuff with completion
Yeah,
and all that. So,
he didn't like that.
I mean, jealousy is an ugly emotion. You hate us because you ain't us.
Yeah,
Even
sucks.
sucks, even though you were us,
Yeah,
built
we
us. But
invented you, but whatever.
whatever. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, I went home like with a few minutes left in the game. It was
Same.
just disappointing. But on the flip side, very curious to hear what you think about Bad Bunny's performance.
I thought it was good. I wish there was subtitles. I don't know if that's weird. Like I felt like I don't mind that it was in Spanish, but I kind of wish like I knew what he was saying at some parts and stuff. Like I felt like I could have been a little bit more engaged. It was hard to like really lean into it when you didn't really understand. But I mean, the dancers were awesome. Like I liked the whole like vibe of it. I mean, he sounded great. I like his songs, and I can't believe that people really got married.
I know. Wasn't that so crazy? I thought that was just like a part of this, like the set, like the
I hated
scene.
that. That's so weird.
Oh,
Just because it
so
makes me feel awkward.
I heard that they had reached out to him to perform at their wedding. And he, in
Oh,
turn, then
yes.
said, you can perform or you can get wed at my performance. So, I mean,
I
I
feel
at
like
the
that's not the
time,
same.
yeah, I don't think it's the same. But at the same time, if you had the chance to be at the Super Bowl halftime show, I feel like a lot of people would do that.
I would be like, or could you just come to our wedding? Like, we've already planned. Like, I don't want to have this like awkward moment on stage in front of millions and millions of people.
Yeah. I mean, they must have it. They must have like their own wedding though, getting planned.
Yeah, no. And I'm sure like they got to meet them and like they probably flew them out. So it's like, whatever. Yeah.
I
But at the
wonder
same
if
time, I'd
it
be like, no, can we go back to my idea?
I wonder if their families like knew this was happening. Imagine if you were just watching the Super Bowl and then it was like, oh, there's Gina.
I know,
Like,
right? I
you know.
know. Yeah. Ugh.
What did you think of the Gaga of it all?
Oh, yeah. Fine.
I thought the fact that they did the what's the phrase for it? Oh, mariachi, like the mariachi version of Die with a Smile. I think that's the name of the song.
Oh,
That was cool. I
yeah.
liked that version. Also, appreciate her trying so hard to be able to do the Latin dances. Not, she does not have
Yeah. You got to be born with that. It's not
she
something you can
didn't.
learn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She was had a lot of hands going on. It was a little distracting. I was like, Gaga, but she was trying, she was giving it her all.
Yeah.
So
I liked her dress. She looked great.
I know, me too. I was kind of surprised though, because I mean, the Ricky Martin, when he brought out Ricky Martin, first off, Ricky Martin has aged incredibly well.
Yeah.
He
Agree.
looks fantastic,
Hmm.
sounded fantastic. I don't
Hmm.
know if I told you this, but when I was in Miami at the beginning of last month, we did like a boat cruise around Miami to see like famous houses. It was like
Hmm.
a house tour, whatever. So we
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
Ricky Martin's house.
Oh,
I know. And he has like a globe on top on his roof, like a stage
interesting.
to perform.
To perform? I
I
mean,
mean, I'm thinking it's to perform.
yeah, I
Why else did
guess
you have a
it
stage on
kind
your
of
roof?
fits. It kind of fits like it for him.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like the one house I remember because I was like, oh, Ricky Martin has like a roof on his, like has a stage on his roof.
Yeah, I mean, probably fun at parties.
Oh, right? Oh my God, I would
Yeah.
love to go to one of those parties. No, 100%, definitely. But anyway, so I love that he brought him out. And that made sense to me because I'm pretty sure Ricky Martin's Puerto Rican or, obviously like Hispanic. But Gaga, I was kind of like, that's interesting. Like she has no
Yeah.
Spanish ties. But then I thought she's such an advocate, I mean, obviously for LGBTQ, which I know he's also like a big advocate for too, but obviously everything going on in the world and with ICE and immigration and all that, like it seems like she's a big ally to that. So I was kind of like, okay, I guess it makes sense to me now why he would have her. But I did have that question of like, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah, no, same. I was like, why is Lady Gaga there? But then I just kind of forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also thought he was going to make more of a statement, not gonna lie.
Oh, really? I thought he made a great statement.
Like what? Like what? Maybe I just like didn't, I missed it. I don't
Oh my
know.
God, Brittany, I almost cried at the end. When he said, God bless America, and then he starts naming off all of the countries and he
All of
hard
the
at me.
countries?
Yes, he named all of the countries in Central and South America and he was walking out with his football and it was like so badass. And like, I was trying to, I mean, you would have known that. I was trying to mimic everything he said. So he'd be like, Bolivia, Mexico, Cuba, Dominican Republic. I was like over there just every time he'd say something, I'd be like, Cuba. My dad was like, shut up.
Oh, see, yeah, I didn't know that because I couldn't understand.
So yeah, so he's walking out. It was at the very, very end. And then he's like saying all the countries, and then he holds up the football and it says like together we're America. And then he
Mm-hmm.
spiked the football. And then his big hit, that big song, Day Beer, the one that's like, I need to take more photos, but the one that's been really big. That started playing. And then they all started like hyping up. And it was like a party. It was so beautiful. I loved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, I thought he was good.
Yeah, I loved that. And then he had like the big sign in the back that was like the only thing more
Oh yeah, I
powerful than
remember that.
hate. Only thing more powerful than hate is love, which was a reference to his Grammy speech. Yeah, so I think the big thing I took away from it was like I loved the end, and I do think that it was pretty powerful. I thought the Gaga part was like good. I liked the set design a lot.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was cool how he like
Costumes were cool.
yes, and how he like recreated everyday life settings and I'm guessing it's like in
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico.
Yeah.
So I thought that was like really cool, like a day in the life of, what it's
Yeah.
actually like to be there, the four guys playing cards, the nail salon. Oh, and this part was great too when he handed the Grammy to the little boy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was cute.
I couldn't tell if it was like him giving it to like his younger self or
That's what I
like
thought.
oh, well, so I think that is like a big theory, or if it was him like handing it to the next generation,
Yeah, it could be either
could be
or
either,
both.
but that was cool. And then he had a ton of celebrity cameos. There was one part where like a bunch of people were dancing in front of a house and it was like full to the brim. We had Jessica Alba there. We had Cardi B, Carol G, Pedro Pascal, Alex Earl, another one where I was like, that's an interesting choice because I don't really know where she's fitting in here. But
Yeah. I mean, they're all kind of random.
yeah. Well, I could see the like Cardi B, Carol G, I think he collaborated with.
Mm.
But yeah, but totally random. But that was pretty cool. Oh, and then also when they had the song Gasolina, like they had that
Mm-hmm.
like second, like 5 second snippet.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't know if there's a song that's gonna get me on a dance floor. Like that's in like my top 10, I swear to God.
Yeah, that is a jam. Like you can't not dance to that one.
It's so good. Right when he put it on, I was like, let's go. I wish it was honestly on there more. I was like, is Daddy Yankee gonna come out? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So yeah, Bad Bunny, like, I don't know. I found him very attractive, like more than I ever have before. He's never even been on my radar.
Yeah.
I
He's
thought he was
okay.
cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
And then, Kendall Jenner was obviously in the audience and they were dating. So
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
yes. So I was kind
Interesting.
of wondering what her thoughts were, you know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
was the halftime show. Any commercials that stood out to you?
I thought the one with the tight ends, like relaxing your tight end, was funny. Do you see that one?
Oh, I think I missed that one.
Oh, it was funny. It was like, this is what happened. I forget what it was for. It was for something healthy. It was like, if this is what happens when you like tight ends can finally get a relax. It shows like all these tight ends like in the pool. It's just funny.
That's funny. I didn't feel like there was a ton of really great ones that stood out. I do think there was a lot of like nostalgia kind
Yeah.
of commercials, like a lot of throwbacks.
Oh, I liked the Pep. Is it? Yeah, it was Pepsi, the Coke, the Bears. That one. Yeah, that
Yes,
was a nostalgia one.
yes. Yep, definitely the Backstreet Boys. They were in like a
Yeah.
couple, I think. Benson Boone and Ben Stiller did like a throwback to like the 70s with their
Yeah.
Instacart
I didn't really get that
one.
one.
Yeah. The other big one I saw that I wrote was the Dunkin' sitcom commercial.
I like didn't think that was. I thought that could have been a lot better. I don't know.
No, honestly, Brittany, I agree.
Yeah, like it wasn't that funny. Like there were like good people in it, but yeah, I don't know. They kind of dropped the ball.
The best part of the whole thing was when Jennifer Aniston
Yeah.
brings out, who was it? Oh, Tom Brady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
that was the
barely.
funniest part.
Yeah, no, for sure. But like, yeah, and like I don't know, I wanted to hear more from Joey.
Yes. It was
It's
good in
just okay.
theory. It was good in
Yeah.
theory.
It's just okay.
Yeah, but I agree with you. Yeah, not a whole lot of other ones. There was one early on that I liked with Haley Steinfeld. That was Allstate. That was cute, but
I thought the Sabrina Carpenter Pringles one was funny.
oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Not a ton else that is really coming to mind.
Yeah. Should we talk Traitors?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, so we'll okay, so no Opalite.
I don't know if we'll have time.
Yeah. So we'll just say that. We can say that for Friday.
Okay. So we were gonna talk Opalite. We're getting into a new kind of routine schedule. So this is gonna be a quick episode for you guys today, but we wanted to make it happen and make sure we talked Super Bowl. So we're gonna talk Opalite on Friday,
Hmm.
but we're gonna keep to our Traders recap. I think this was episode 8.
I actually can't wait to talk about it. I thought the
Ah,
episode was good.
oh my God, what are your thoughts?
I was like kind of sad that Candace got out. I was
I
like kind of
know.
wanting her. What about you? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I was sad about Candace too. I mean, I liked that she called out Rob. Like she was not afraid to say, I think you're a snake,
Yeah. Agree.
which
Yeah, she was standing up for herself. Like, yeah, I liked her.
obviously, given the fact that he is a snake wrangler, it was kind of an ironic insult.
Right.
So yeah, it felt like very Candace versus Rob. I was rooting for Candace, I think, because I he did her dirty and
Yeah.
but he was 2 steps ahead. Like he already knew that the seed had been planted the night before from Colton. And I think him just letting Candace murder Colton and kind of give her the illusion of control was really
Yeah.
smart,
Yeah.
knowing ahead of time that it is going to be traced back to her because Colton had thrown her name out. And the fact that Candace like called Rob out on it and was like, why, you knew that Colton had been talking about me last night when we were in the turret and you didn't say
Hmm.
anything. So like she knew that he was already like playing her,
Yeah.
but it was kind of like checkmate. Like he just had already had the steps in motion and she couldn't stop it. So I don't know, hats off to Rob on that.
Yeah. And she kind of screwed herself with like the throwaway vote, voting for
I
him. That was like
know.
their biggest piece of evidence.
That's a good point. Cause like maybe if she hadn't done that, even Colton like tossing her name out there wouldn't have been enough merit for people to turn on her in the roundtable because Colton
Yeah.
was throwing everyone's name out there.
Right. Grabbing onto any little thing.
Yeah. So I agree. I think had she not done that, and it sucks because she was such a smart player, but you can tell in that moment she was just like emotionally reacting and just throwing a dig at Rob just because she was mad in that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. Which is like fair, but
Yeah,
that's so annoying.
totally. I'm surprised that Rob isn't more concerned about Candace going so hard for him because I feel like it seems so obvious to the audience since we know who the traitors are. Like
I
obviously
know.
Rob's a traitor.
Well, I think that's the next episode they say that like people are starting to get on to Rob.
I mean, it has to happen. There's like, it really
Yeah.
doesn't make sense otherwise.
Well, so do you think that guy Eric's going to become a traitor?
Yes, I think, well, because I think the way it works is like he has to or he's
I
done.
know. Okay. Yeah, same. So I was like, why are they making this a big thing? Like, obviously he's going to say yes. Or he's going to
Right.
be out.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I think he's going to be a traitor. I'm really curious about how he's going to be.
Yeah.
Not who I would have picked. I would have thought he would have gone with Johnny just because people seem to be on to Johnny. So it'd be easy for like him to kind of go with that narrative. And then Johnny gets banished and then he just needs to pick another traitor.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
It was fun to see Eric's reaction to Rob.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He's funny. I like
He
him.
is funny. Also,
Um,
the challenge was pretty funny too. Like I loved
oh
seeing the
yeah.
four girls crush it. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Who and what is her name? Kristen got the shield. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel like the show's gotten better as you've been watching?
Yeah, I feel like as it gets smaller
Yeah.
and like you know the people more, like there's more just like you know more about what's going on. But I didn't realize so there can't just be one trader. Like they have to convert, I guess, someone else.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't know that either until like the rules and yeah, I think that they have to have at least two.
Interesting. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I know. I guess like it does force the traders to have to work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not expecting Candace to go out this early though. That was
Same.
definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
I think Rob's going to have a uphill battle, but we'll see. I mean,
We know
so
there are at least 3 more episodes, so
we'll be recapping them for 3 more weeks.
yep.
But that's all we have for you today. We hope everyone has a great week. We'll be back on Wednesday with a guest episode.
Make sure to like us, follow us, comment at us at Snitch and Pod on TikTok and Instagram. Go to our website, snitchandpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us.
Bye.
Bye.